Hello there. I exist, therefore I am entitled. So gimme, gimme, gimme. So there's supposedly a new work craze on the block called quiet quitting. This is where an employee decides that their employer is not fulfilling their personal desire for the better life they want, or indeed for the better life they fervently believe they are entitled to. So the employee effectively pulls out of the workforce and does the absolute bare minimum to prevent being called in by HR for a sacking, whilst pulling in their full wage and entitlements. That means that those who are prepared to go the extra mile have to go an extra 2 miles instead, while the quiet quitters sit there smugly in the knowledge that the people they think of as stupid are effectively topping up their bank balances. And this does nothing for workplace cohesion, especially if the quiet quitter gets the same or even better reward than the quiet background beaver. But this is not a new phenomenon. There have always been quiet quitters in the workforce, and there always will be. These are the dissatisfied people who believe life owes them and who would rather sit back and do nothing rather than get off their fat behinds and sweat to make things better for themselves. Maybe in the past the employer had the legal clout to do something about it, but nowadays that clout is on the other foot. Nowadays it is seen as the employer's job to please the employee. Those who pay the wages must bend over backwards to please those who take their money. And if one worker gets a bonus or a pay rise, then everyone has to have one. Quiet quitters too. A very strange setup in a so-called capitalist-based economy. Now many Marxists would claim this is all right and proper because it is the lowly workers who produce all the wealth and all the prosperity. The owners are just leeches to them. My direct answer is, not if the workers are quiet quitters, they don't. Quiet quitters are a drain on productivity and produce no benefit to their employer nor to wider society. Now, a quiet quitter is effectively a zombie worker that should be culled from the workforce like the dead wood that it is. And the sooner that dead wood is cut out, the sooner the company will become more productive and therefore more profitable. And the dead wood will have a choice: lounge about trying to live on some paltry benefits, or start putting in a fair day's work for a fair day's wage. And remember, there are only so many zombie workers that a company can carry before it hits the buffers. Then everyone falls with it onto the benefits queue.